$1 million. Today, we're gonna take a virtual tour around Burnaby to see what type of property that you can get for a purchase price of $1 million. And at the end, I'm gonna share some financial tidbits straight from my mortgage broker that can help you strategize your purchase. Do you negotiate to $999,000 and put less down? Or do you put 20% down? Or do you put less down and then invest the difference? Stay tuned to maximize your ROI. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is about real estate in Vancouver, subscribe below. Tap the bell for notifications to be the first to learn what's going on in the current market here in Vancouver. My name is Megan Becker, local realtor. Myself and my team get calls every day from people looking to make this incredible city their home. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, give me a call, text, or email, and I'm excited to tour you around the best city in Canada. All right, let's take a look at what we can get for $1 million. We're gonna head over to Google Maps. This is Burnaby, Vancouver's neighbor to the east. So Burnaby's western border here is Boundary Road, all the way down to Fraser River. And then up here, we boundary this city of New Westminster, and then we come up north through this area called Burquitlam, which is Burnaby and Coquitlam, just the border there, up Clark Road, North Road, and then up and we encompass SFU, which is Simon Fraser University on Burnaby Mountain, and then the Burrard Inlet. So this is the area that we're going to take a look at and jump into today. We're going to start in the south here. First property we're going to take a look at is 7336 Salisbury Ave, and I like this area. We're in the southern part here, just off of Kingsway, so major through road. We're very close to the Edmonds SkyTrain station, and you've got nice amenities. You've got the Save on Foods here. There's the Edmonds Park, and you've got the ravine, the creek down through here. So depending on your lifestyle, you've got a good amount of amenities around this area. This is Salisbury Ave. This is a 3-bed, 2-bath townhome here, currently on the market for $1,038,000. It was built in 2004, and we're 1,250 square feet on 2 levels here. So nice looking townhome, good curb appeal here. Got a little bit of a yard here in the front. This one has been really nicely virtually staged anyways, but it gives you a little bit of an idea of layout, what you can do furniture wise, fireplace, nice open main floor. So looks like floors, painting has been redone in this unit. Probably original stove, maybe replace the dishwasher there, a little mix and match of appliances. We're gonna head a little bit west to 7533 Gilley Ave. So similar area, we're close to the Edmonds SkyTrain station. We're also, not super close, but we've got Royal Oak SkyTrain station as well. So we've got another townhome here. This is a 3-bed, 3-bath, built in 2013 and on the market for $999,000. And we're 1076 square feet on 2 levels here. So nice corner unit here, which is really nice. You only have one neighbor here. You've got the attached garage. So these ones are pretty standard. They're kind of long and narrow for the most part. The townhomes work nice if you want that segregated living area, maybe with kids. You want, that main floor separated from the bedrooms upstairs, versus a 1-level larger apartment style condo that is, of a similar square footage. Just really depends on your living style. The nice thing about the townhome is that you've got easy access in and out versus an apartment where you're parking underground likely and, heading upstairs or elevators. So good sized kitchen here. All right, back to the map. We are heading a little bit west into Metrotown here. So this whole area right in here is Metrotown, so very central area. You can get by in Metrotown without a car. You're very well connected. You've got SkyTrain, you've got all amenities in there, and then very close to Central Park, which is a really great area to spend time. There's every activity, pitch and putt. You can bring picnics, hang out, dog, there's tennis, different sports courts there. So we're heading to 6098 Station Street. So we're in a high rise here. This is a 2-bed, 2-bath, built in 2018 and 906 square feet here. And then this unit is on the 19th floor. So you should get some decent views here. So here's our tower. Nice, they have the layout, large balcony. I really love this large balcony, especially when they go along the entire length of the unit there. It's nice to have that outdoor space. And so this one is gonna be looking, so this way is north, and this is looking southwest. So you're gonna get some good sunset views here. Nice finishes. Lots of windows. That's what I really like about this one, is the floor to ceiling windows, lots of natural light, nice bright open kitchen. Good size island. I really like this island, especially with the little eat up bar area there. A little dining nook, or you could use that as like a workspace, office space. All right, back to the map, and we're gonna head a little bit north into Brentwood area. So this area kind of around here is Brentwood, and it's very similar to Metrotown, very well connected, tons of amenities. You can get by in Brentwood without a car. You've got the SkyTrain station, lots of public transportation there. So first property here is 1888 Gilmore. 2-bedroom, 2-bath, built in 2020, so fairly new unit. On the market for $988,800, and we're at 888 square feet. And we're gonna get some good views here. We're on the 31st floor here. So gorgeous view of the mountains here. Corner unit, floor to ceiling windows. Again, tons of natural light. I'm curious, put it in the comments. What is natural light a deal breaker for you? I have certain clients that it really is a deal breaker for them. They had to have like floor to ceiling windows or a corner unit or something like that. And I get it, especially if you're living in a condo. You do see some of those condos, they're very long and narrow, maybe only have like the one window there. And we live in such a gorgeous city, so I totally get it with clients that want to maximize the view. But I'm curious, put it in the comments. What are your thoughts? Great unit, open space here. Again, decent sized kitchen here, lots of storage. Back over to the map, we are going to take a look at 4380 Halifax Street. Okay, this one's a little bit older of a unit. This was built in 2004. Currently on the market for $999,000. 2-bed, 2-bath, and we're at 1354 square feet. So this is what we're really looking at, is new, little bit smaller of a square footage. As we get older, that's where we're gonna get more square footage. So it's really that what's the priority for you question that you need to ask yourself. And everyone's lifestyle and everyone's tastes are very different. So take a look at this one here. So tower. As you can see, a little bit more dated finishes. But again, if you need size, if you have a family and you need space, maybe a home office or something like that, this could be of high value of getting the space and then maybe saving up or investing or planning into your budget, doing some light renos, like renoing, maybe replacing the kitchen cabinets, doing a little paint. You kind of got this yellowy, it was kind of circa 2000s paint color. But if you redid these cabinets, maybe swapped out the white stove to match the stainless steel fridge here, did some paint, you're gonna totally change the feel of this unit. So it gives you an idea of this one. But again, lots of natural light here. All right, heading a little further east to 4880 Lougheed Highway. And this is just off the secondary Highway 7 here. Down here is Highway 1. This is the major through road. This is kind of your secondary through road. You've got your SkyTrain station here, tons of amenities all around this area, like Whole Foods. There's a Costco down in it right here. Very well connected. So this one just completed this year in 2024. 2-bed, 2-bath, 868 square feet, currently on the market for $999,000. This is another tower in the Concord Brentwood project. So there's multiple towers here, and they've designed this whole community very similar what Concord Pacific did in Yaletown. They've created this community essentially with multiple towers centered around this urban living. So you've got restaurants, you've got grocery stores, coffee shops, hangout restaurants, all of that to really create this urban living feel of live, work, play, go out, entertain, things like that. And that's what Concord has done in Brentwood in this area with their towers. The amenities really are second to none. And that's one of the things that you'll find with some of the newer buildings is the amenities are first class. You know, bowling, and there's bike service stations. The fitness centers are, you know, top of the line, dog wash stations, everything like that, that is just going to elevate the standard of living that you're going to be able to enjoy. So we're on the 17th floor here. And again, nice floor to ceiling windows, great view there. Balcony that extends throughout the whole length of the unit here. So we've got the floor plan here, gives you a good idea of the layout. And these are the Concord Brentwood towers here. Those are some stock footages. Like I said, this one just completed, so lots of times they'll just be the renderings that are uploaded here, but this is the actual unit. So again, you're paying for newness, you're paying for the amenities, you know, get a unit that nobody has ever lived in. Okay, we're gonna head a little bit north up to Capitol Hill area. So this is 5535 Hastings Street. So Hastings is a main road here. So to the west is downtown Vancouver. Go all the way through. You can go all the way around Burnaby Mountain, head out to Port Moody, Coquitlam area. But the other thing I like about this Capitol Hill area is it's elevated. So you can see some of the really great views just of south down into the valley. And then super close to amenities all along Hastings. And then you've got Kensington Pitch and Putt, which is basically right across the street on Hastings there. You've got the park, green space area. So this one was just built as well, completed in 2024. 2 bed, 2 bath. And this one actually just sold for $1,050,000. Just over 1,000 square foot here. It's a brand new unit, a walk-up kind of 4-story building here. I'd love for you to put it in the comments. Do you prefer the walk-up type kind of 4 or 5 story buildings, or would you prefer a high-rise to be on like the 35th floor or something like that? Everyone's got their own preference and there's pros and cons to each. So I'm curious, what do you guys prefer? So super open unit. Huge island here. I love a big island. And then really great views, good sized patio, get some great patio furniture there, and then a view. So this is looking south to the valley. You're looking over Hastings. And it's nice, you're on the 4th floor of a 4-story building, so you don't have anyone over top of you, no noise above. But again, a lot of these newer wood frame buildings are built very, very well. There was kind of a stigma against the wood frames that they can be loud, and definitely in the older like 70s, 80s, 90s style, they can be loud. But just with the technology and the building materials right now, some of the newer wood frames are built very well. All right, we're gonna head west up to Simon Fraser University. So this is a really great area if you love being outdoors. You've got some great views up on Burnaby Mountain. And it's not the typical university area that you might think of, like all these young students partying. There's definitely students that live up there, but I find there's a lot of mature students. There are a lot of employees of the university, a lot of professors that live up there, families, and even people that just love the location because it's not that far removed from other areas of Burnaby. Again, there's pros and cons with every area, but there's amenities up there, restaurants, grocery stores, things like that. The other thing to keep in mind of the properties up at SF, the majority of them are leasehold. So meaning that the land is leased, and so you don't actually own the land there. The nice thing about SFU is that leases don't typically expire until about 90 years, give or take. And so that you're not gonna have any issues regarding financing. You know, most lenders won't lend on, you know, the 10 or 20 year, like if the lease expires in like the 10 or 20 year period there. just because of the unknowns. But with a 90-year runway, you've got no issues when it comes to financing as far as the leasehold specifically. But that is part of the due diligence process when we write an offer, is that we'll take a look at that lease and make sure that we understand the stipulations and everything involved in that. And the pro with some of the leaseholds is that you typically will get more square footage for your dollar amount. So let's jump in. We're going to take a look at 8940 University Crescent here. So this one, newly built in 21, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and we're at 1067 square feet. So we're on the 13th floor of this tower here. Great views. That's one of the things I love about being up at SFU is the views. Nice open unit. Again, you've got all the new finishes. Floor to ceiling windows, corner unit, really great balcony, patio space here. That's one of my non-negotiables in a condo is balcony outdoor space. There's something about being outside, I mean, especially in this gorgeous city, to be able to be outside, have the fresh air, and be able to sit out there and enjoy it. I'm curious for you guys that live in condos, what's your non-negotiable in your condo that you live in? Put it in the comments. Yeah, so check out like this outdoor space. I love that. On a nice day, I would just head out there, maybe have an umbrella if I'm working for a bit or just enjoying the sun, hang out with friends. That is my ideal. So I hope you got value from this video. If you did, I would love for you to subscribe and make sure that you like this video so it tells you that this is valuable content and it sends out to more people like you that are curious about Vancouver real estate. And thanks for sticking around. So what I wanted to share is how to maximize your ROI. And let's just take one step back. One of the things that I do with clients when I first meet them is I want to understand your goals and how we can use real estate to help you accomplish that. And so I had a conversation with my mortgage broker and he shared some different strategies that I wanted to share with you guys when it comes to the financing side of purchasing a property around that $1 million mark. So the first question, what kind of income do you need to purchase a property around that $1 million mark? Well, if you were to purchase a property for $1 million, you would need 20% down. Let's budget about $3,000 a year for taxes and about $400 a month for strata fees. So all of that in place, you would need an income of about $165,000. Now, let's say you purchased a property for $999,000. Well, in this case, you don't have to put that 20% down. The smallest amount that you could put down is 5%. Let's say that you chose to do that. Taxes, strata fees are the same. In this situation, you would actually need a yearly income of about $225,000. And reason being is that you are putting less down and you're needing to qualify for more mortgage money. So you might be asking yourself, why would you only put 5% down if you're purchasing $1 million property? Because when you put less than 20% down, your mortgage is going to need to be insured. This is an option that might be of interest to you. If you put $75,000 down, so you might be thinking to yourself, why would you only put 5% down on $1 million purchase? Well, here's a scenario. Let's say hypothetically you had 20% to put down, but here's a scenario that you might want to consider. Let's say that you only put $75,000 down and you take that 125, that difference between the 5% and the 20%, you take that 125,000 and you actually invest that. And this is assuming that you could handle the higher monthly payments. That lower rate would actually recoup the cost in about 8 years. So just different strategies. And that's why I love being connected to a really great mortgage partner, is because it depends on your goals. There's not one set black and white rule when it comes to financing. It's understanding you as a person and a family with real estate goals and financial goals, and be able to structure financing that fits your situation depending on the route that you want to go. So if you're curious about chatting with a mortgage broker, all my info is in the description box below. I'm happy to arrange an intro for you. And I hope you got value from this video. So please like and subscribe. And if you're curious about making a move here in Vancouver, I would love to connect. Again, all my info is in the description box below. I love chatting real estate and I love meeting new people and helping them achieve their real estate goals. And until next time, I am actually hosting an open house in Brentwood this afternoon. So I'm going to head over to Burnaby and meet some new people and tour a really great property.